I'm Connie Brothers, and I'm one of your city councillors, and I'm doing the bi-weekly report on some of the issues that come up in council. And one of the things that I will be dealing with is something that came up on the last council meeting on December 23rd. And just to let everybody know that what the city is doing is we're implementing a new computer software program called C-Click Fix. And that's a program that we hope will help improve the efficiencies of the city in allowing citizens to report issues that are of concern to them and think that maybe the city should deal with, and allow the city to get on with it. It's a program that is being used by many municipalities in North America, and we'd just like to jump on the bandwagon because it's been used with great success, and we hope it'll be used with great success here. And here's how it works. There will be a Revy C-Click Fix app that you can download for free on your mobile device. When you've downloaded it, if you see an issue in town, and it could be any type of an issue, it could be a burnt out street light, it could be a broken water main, it could be icy road that needs some sand or salt or something like that. Then you go to the app and you click onto it, and the app will prompt you then as to what the issue is all about, where it's located, the nature of the issue. You can even take a picture of the problem and send it to into the app. Then it goes based on the answers that you give to the various questions that you're prompted with. It goes to the appropriate department at City Hall, and then it's dealt with at City Hall. Now what the citizen gets is confirmation that the report has been made, and then when the report is dealt with in some fashion, then you'll get a report as well suggesting that it's been dealt with, or this is where it's going, but it's being dealt with. So the benefits of the program is it allows citizens to be involved in the community and make sure that their neighborhoods are working properly, which is something that Revelstokians love to do in any event and do very well, and we're hoping that this program will help Revelstokians to do it even better. From a city perspective, there are a whole bunch of efficiencies for the city. For example, 2 heads are better than 1. 7,500 residents looking for or add issues and reporting them is much better than just the City Hall itself. So that creates an efficiency in itself. We're hoping that it'll be reduced staffing in receiving requests, in processing them, and in sending people out to deal with the requests. We think it'll be a decreased liability for the city on issues that are of urgency, in the sense that they could harm someone, or it could cause property damage to a third party, and it allows the city to address it more quickly. The final thing is it gives the city some data to understand patterns and trends of what's going on in the city. If there are issues that that obviously are coming up in some area of the city, then the city will recognize that by seeing the data that's coming in and be able to deal with it more efficiently. Obviously the trend is toward moving away from phone calls and emails and that type of thing, more toward apps and mobile devices, and using mobile devices, and we just want to jump on that bandwagon in order to make the city more efficient. The cost is relatively modest. It's going to be $6,000 to bring in the program itself, the software itself, and that is in the 2014 budget already. There will be an annual cost and it will depend on what types of programs. And there are many applications that this program can assist in the government, and depending on how successful it is for us, we'll maybe take on more apps or more applications than less. But we'll see from year to year how successful it is. And when it's going to be implemented, we'll do a media blitz to let everybody know that this is going to be implemented, because the last thing we want is for it just to sit on the shelf and have nothing done with it. We want people to download the app, and we want it to work. So that's it for See Click Fix. And if anybody is interested in knowing about it, you can go online and you can see the website for it, and it will give you some more information about the application. But that's sort of it in a nutshell. Another quick note, I'm only supposed to deal with one issue, but just one very quick note on volunteers and programs. And we have the luxury in Revelstoke, which we're very, very fortunate in having so many volunteers and so many very, very qualified volunteers for the various committees that we have. Unfortunately, so many volunteers that we can't have all of the volunteers on the committee. There are just too many. And the only thing I want to say is that doesn't mean that we don't want you to become involved. Please make sure that you become involved. That's the whole purpose of having these volunteers. Revelstoke is blessed with volunteers, and we want you to keep actively volunteering. So if you haven't gotten on a committee that you wanted to get on, contact your councillor and see what else you can do. We want you to be involved, and we want to hear from you and receive your input and expertise. And the only other thing I want to say is Happy New Year to everybody, and we hope that that this council will be able to do some good things in the new year, and we're looking forward to input from you. Thanks very much.